Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to the Shiny Rifle channel. Now today I'm going to go through my Endymion Mythical Beast deck profile. Some people call it pure Endymion. It's really good, like really good. The deck is amazing. I am not selling it short when I say this might be the best pendulum deck of this format. Now there are few pros and cons to the deck. The deck has a snowball effect. When you go first and build your board, if your opponent doesn't break, you're really going to pressure them. But even if you don't set up a board, the deck is amazing going second. I have played second, broke my opponent board, used up resources to do so, by the way, got Nibiru'd. I didn't negate it, I didn't have Jackal King, and I still OTK'd after that without Pendulum summoning. The deck is amazing. So we're going to go through the deck profile real quick. Now, everyone, before I even go through, the deck is a budget version. It's not that I can't afford the cards, there's just no one selling them. But, so it is a budget version. I'll have it updated very soon. As soon as possible. The Corona thing is real serious. Especially with me having already problems, I don't really want to catch that. Moving on. Triple Big Daddy Endymion. Two of his wife. One Magister. One Servant. And triple Abductor. Abductor is not an Endymion, but it's real good to hang out with the cool kids. Now, you only need two of this. You don't need more. Like, really and truly, you just need one to do everything. You don't even want to scale it. You just want to special summon it. Magister doesn't really do much because he requires previous setup. So later on in the game, it becomes more powerful. But you only need one for the entire duel. Unless something happens to it, like it's banished or something, you only need one. Servant is really good. Abductor is amazing. I don't think I need to say anything about that. Pretty standard stuff here. Moving further, I'm going to show you some spicy techs that you guys can play. But for now, Triple Master Cerberus, standard. 2 Jackal King. You can really play 3 if you like. It's not bad. Considering you play 3 Allura and not that many dark monsters, a lot of your monsters are different attributes and also light. Yeah. Playing the third one doesn't hurt. But it's just overkill because you don't need to see them. And 1 Miniature Jackal. Miniature Jackal is real good to have because he's a level 1. So with your Mythical Institution, you can just remove a counter from anywhere on your field. All mythical beasts do not require for themselves to have the counters. You can remove your counters from anywhere on the field to activate their effects. So yes, even the continuous spell works like that. You can remove a spell card anywhere of your field, search for him. If you have enough, go ahead and summon any of these. Going second is monstrous as well because I can just go directly for my Cerberus and banish cards and just try to OTK. So that's it for the mythical beast. You don't play too much, you don't want to clog. The fun fact is that you see Cerberus, because I play Reflection, I can always special summon it from my hand, if need be, if I drew it. Also, even despite that, the next card, which is Triple Chrono, because all the mythical beasts destroy themselves, I can just special with Chrono and just special it straight out of my hand. And to go along with Chrono, we have the Time Gazer. After this, we only have 1 Pendulum monster left, something I think everyone should play, which is a scale 9. What it does for me is just that I can Pendulum summon any monster. Any. Well, as long as it can be Pendulum summon. Because the scale is 9, I can summon my Cerberus, and here the bonus fact. It goes back to my hand if I Pendulum summon, so I can activate it again, get free counters for no reason, and just start banishing cards. So it leads to a lot of OTKs, and people underestimate it, think it's very casual, but it enables a lot of OTKs. For your only non-pendulum monster, we have Spellbook of Prophecy. Naturally, to go with him, we have our Spellbook Engine, which is 2 secrets, 1 knowledge. I might change this up a bit. The reason why is just that I keep banishing them off Desires, and Desires is important to play. Then we have Triple Allure of Darkness, 2 Pot of Desires, and Upstart Goblin. You can play 3 pot, it's just that I don't have Servant in the deck, so you don't really want to draw them too often because After the first go, you might not necessarily be able to use the second. What servant does is just that you can just discard it and draw instead, which is real nice. Went from there, or standard mythical beast stuff, which is the Citadel, Terraforming, which, as I said before, it's just like playing two Citadels for me. It's just that I don't actually want an next Citadel, because if you have one, you can't activate the second one. It doesn't make any sense. So why not just pretend this is a Citadel, and we activate the search, you get another free spell card in your grave, you get a free search, you get niceness. So it's enjoyable to have. Moving on from there, 3 Spellbook Power of Mastery is an amazing card. I think it's self-explanatory. Then we have 3 Mythical Beast Institution. You must play 3. You don't have to play 3 if you don't want to, but to get the maximum consistency, play the 3. And for our last spell card in the main deck, we have Instant Fusion. It's just a little spice. I don't actually summon what you think I'm going to summon. So I'm just going to go through my extra deck now so you guys can see. For the extra deck, we have 2 Selena Gomez, or Roxanne, just wanna party all night. Anyways, from there we have 2 Breakle. They're just real good cards to get counters. Breakle, someone get a free counter. Pendulum summon to a zone points to another counter. Pop a card. Just like that. Selena is Selena. You should even play 3 if you like. And last but not least, we play the World Prophecy, which is our next good card. If you don't draw your spellbook engine, you can always just summon him and get it. Especially if you haven't used your normal summon, it gets broken. And for your last 2 link monsters, we play IP for a generic link, and we play Boral Sword, just for OTKs. Now, you don't have to play exactly as this, but the rest of the extra deck is not that necessary. You'll only require these. Just these for an entire duel. You may not use any other card in your extra deck. So the rest of my extra deck is some good stuff that you can play. So first one up, we play, obviously, Absolute and Vortex. Standard stuff. You're trying to end on Vortex on every turn. If possible, it's really good to have. Then from there, we play our generic stuff. We'll play number 38 is summoned by using 2 Cerberus. So if you went first and you had the second Cerberus, you can always go into this as an option. Big Eye, just really good card. And Dwello, another generically good card. It's just really good against certain matchups, especially against dinosaurs. Just by stopping them for the whole turn from using graveyard effects, it's really good. And then from there, your instant fusion is El Shadow Window. What I do with instant fusion, Shadow Window, is a spellcaster, so you can use this on any link to go into your Celine, and Celine can special summon this back in defense. Your opponent cannot special summon twice. And just imagine if you have a bounce to go with it. If you have reflection and you bounce back their special summon one, so it's done. The duel is done right then and there. Alright, so this is a good card to play. And the last but not least is both of the Odd Eyes, Raging and Rebellion. You don't have to play these 2 in specific, but I want to play Dark Monsters so I can summon this card. How do I summon it? Is through my side deck. I side Odd Eyes Fusion. Because I don't use my extra deck that often, what there were before was Nightmare Unicorn, the new Psychic Monster that points diagonal corner, and like any random card. Because you don't really use your extra deck, your game plan is going to stick to Celine. With going second, this gives you a real nice card for dealing with Window, in the form of, you just send these 2, special summon this card. It's a Scrap Dragon that is a quick effect. And the best part about it, it has great synergy with your decks. If you summon Magister, oh wow, pop my opponent monster, goes back in scale for a second ammunition. And even worse, with Cerberus, it can't be destroyed if you have too many counters. So you can have Cerberus on the field, and then you just aim to pop this on your opponent's monster. Because this won't be destroyed, you just get to pop your opponent's monster only. So it's devastating. Alright guys, that's it from me. Rate, comment, subscribe.